Hello, Westchester, and welcome to Divas Corner. Hello, Westchester. Welcome to Divas Corner. I'm your host, Diva Davida, and these are my lovely girls, Kourtney, Miss Kourtney.
Hi.
Miss Stormy.
Hello there.
And Miss Geleisa.
Hey, y'all.
So, today we have some hot entertainment topics for you. Now, let's dive right into our first topic. And our first topic is Trayvon Martin. Let's have a conversation about this boy. Ladies, you have anything to say before we continue on?
All I can really say, it's really a sad case. History repeating itself. It reminds me of Emmett Till all over again, way back in the 60s. And it's a shame. We're in the 21st century. We should be past that. But all I can say is with the difference between then and now is that we actually have more rights than we had before. So we're able to do things that we're doing now, as far as like marches and stuff like that we couldn't do before. So, it's better, but it's just a really sad case.
And I just feel like with this, like, people need to just research the facts and, like, just know what they're talking about. Because, like, there's a lot of people who are going on, like, Facebook and Twitter and tweeting and saying some stuff that just isn't, like, factual.
Don't even know, yeah.
Like, regardless of what your opinion is or what your race is, it's on the paper. Like, what happens in the courtroom is based on facts entirely. Yeah. Or at least it should be like that. I know it's not always based on facts, because people always have, like, their own biases and stuff. Yeah. But, like, it's not, I don't think it should be a race thing in terms of people taking sides. Like, well, I'm white, I'm on Zimmerman's side. No, you're a human, so you should be on the human side. Like, someone was killed, so now we have to, the consequences come after. Exactly.
You should be on the side of what's right. What's the good of the public? What do we need to do? And you were just talking about Facebook. You've guys seen on Facebook all the pictures with there's like a little kid on there and he's got the hoodie on and the Skittles and he's like, I am Trayvon Martin and and I think that's great. I think it's proving something, especially you were saying about racism. I think you're right, it is back in full circle, but it's proving as a society that we have to come together as one. It doesn't matter your color, your sex, nothing matters, but we are, what's right, what's the human spirit, what do we have to do to help each other? That's what it should come down to.
Yeah, what was amazing to me is that we were all thinking that he's some old racist white man, and he turned out, we're looking at him, he's like 35 years old, but it's like, he's not like old and I hate black people. It's like, what's really wrong with this guy? But it's like, it's a very, very, very serious case that really needs to be dealt with. Like, look at this poor boy, he's so young.
And how old was he?
Was he 17? 17.
See, he looks like he's 12 in this picture, but
he does look young.
Very young.
And then we have like the celebrities coming out talking about, you have Justin Bieber tweeting about it, Spike Lee and different celebrities, Obama, the president is talking about it.
Yeah.
So it's out there, no matter what, it's out there. And have you guys heard, I think it's on YouTube, the police dispatch, all the...
Oh, wow, yes, that was ridiculous to me. If you listen to this guy, like, you're basically setting yourself up, putting yourself in a situation to where you're causing harm on yourself. Exactly. This poor little boy was running away from you. And like you said, he's on the phone with his girlfriend.
Yeah, with his girlfriend. And he was talking to her and she told him, like, just try to get away from the guy. So, like, she's like heard his last words or whatever before he passed.
Sad.
And she's only, I think, 16 or something.
She's going to be traumatized for the rest of her life.
Yeah, and it's going to affect, like, her next relation. It's going to affect all that stuff in the future.
Oh,
And he was, what, 17, right? We said.
Yeah, I think we said
this man, what, 35?
35-ish.
And he's not even a cop.
How is he a threat to you?
I mean, he was a neighborhood watchman.
Right, self-appointed.
Like, self-appointed.
Yeah.
Not a cop. Like, when I first heard the story, I was like, oh, like, I thought a cop, shot and then I, like, read it, and I'm like, a neighborhood watch, those are the people that, like, try to look out for their neighborhood, but they're not allowed to have weapons. And he had a weapon. He did. And you're right, and you're not allowed. It's in the manual, everything's in that, so.
Even if maybe he was into some trouble, Trayvon, maybe he was, maybe hanging out the wrong crowd. Maybe if he did do something, but the police said do not follow him. You have a gun. You're chasing after a boy. He was coming from the store. Like, if he robbed you way back, doesn't matter. You killed this poor boy. Now you are in the wrong. That's up.
That's how I feel.
He should go down for that.
Plain and simple.
He should go down just for having a gun.
Just for having a gun.
It wasn't registered.
So basically, all we know is from what we talked about is racism. It's prevalent, but we as a society, we will keep working together. We will make things. We will make a change. Things will be different.
Yeah.
So let's lighten the mood. Now we're all depressed. Let's get up. Let's lighten the mood with some classy or trashy fashion tips of the week.
Here we go.
See this.
All right, let's see some clips. Roll it. All right.
Wow.
Now let's look at this. Let's look at this.
Classy.
Classy. Classy. Oh, your taste in fashion.
All right, stop. Pause.
Oh, not too much. Let's have a conversation about this. I guess this dead ensemble, she killed a lamb, and I just didn't really know where she was going with it.
That Red Riding Hood type.
Wait,
you know.
wait, because y'all both know I have that.
Oh, she bought it in the size 2.
Oh, thanks.
Bye, girl. But did you see the Grammy show? Did anyone see the Grammy show?
Heard about it.
Yeah, I saw
You heard about it.
A little bit.
And you
of
saw
it.
it.
It was too much.
It was like you was. It's demonic. I mean, she got up there and she just looked like she just sacrificed herself to
Illuminati.
the devil.
Singing church hymns as she was rising, and
She was rising.
come on, it was too much.
Oh, they were singing. Yeah, they were singing. Like,
was it?
Jesus was all up in it. He was all up in the songs, right?
Don't put
Wasn't
God
he?
in
Come
it.
on, you
that makes me
faithful.
upset.
Like in Illuminati, you know how everyone's talking about the
Yeah,
Illuminati.
and she's
as well.
doing nothing more but promoting
And being
it.
Illuminati.
I just feel like it's all on purpose. Like I feel like if people are accusing her of being a part of Illuminati, then she's just like taking like Kanye West. Like people accuse him of it, and then he made that monster song, and he just sounded crazy. You know?
He sounded like he was saying, "I am
Exactly,
Illuminati."
So you think they're
after-
just playing off of
I
it?
feel like people are playing on.
Oh,
Yeah.
playing it.
Monster was, and she was too, and all in the Monster, it was
I-
like the devil's.
Yeah, I feel like people are going to talk about it, so they're just like, let's play it
yeah.
up.
Yeah, might as
Like,
well.
I just
Might-
feel like
that's
the
getting a lot of
more
attention.
people you get to hate you, they're gonna stop buying your albums. I mean, people stop buying albums anyway. Everything's downloaded. So I just
true.
feel like you need to do more to bring in your fans rather than push them away.
But I feel like if people hate you, the people who don't know about you are gonna like be curious. Like if I didn't know nothing about Nicki Minaj and y'all were always talking about like she's this, she's that, I'm like, well, I'm gonna look her
You
up.
would
Like,
download
who is
it,
she?
you wouldn't buy it. So
I
how
might
would
buy
you
it
get
if I
money?
like it.
But you know what? You would show interest, and that showing interest gets you famous.
That's
If
true.
you just get a hit on YouTube, hey, you could be famous.
That's all they
now.
want
That's
to.
true.
That's what it is.
Right.
And this outfit, she was at the VMAs for what is it? MTV. And I don't know. I think she was in Toys R Us, and she just fell in an aisle, and all the toys fell out. And then she went to the show. I don't know. You know, look at her shoes. I mean, I don't. She just
She don't have
into
shoes.
she
Nickelodeon.
fell in a
Socks.
Goodwill store. I just don't know what to feel about it.
Socks.
And the hair. Oh, it's just I don't know.
No, we can just pick apart it. Like each little item looks kind of good by itself. Maybe.
Oh, I don't know about the whole glass with on the titties. I'm not really crazy
that's
about
the glass
that.
she
that
fell
titty
through
glass.
when she went in the toy store.
But what happens if she falls? She gonna be killed. That glass is just gonna eat up on her body. She's gonna be
She would,
dead.
you know, go into the next scene of the exorcism scene.
Oh, she's gonna have a
It'll all
child.
work out. It's all gonna work
She's
out.
just a mess. Well, that's enough. I don't want to talk about her no more. Next. All right. Now, how do you guys feel? I really think she looked gorgeous at the Grammys, and I think she looks pretty real now. But what do you guys think about
I
her?
love the hair now. It's like it's almost going back to the beginning Rihanna. you
Yeah,
know,
I
just
love the
classy
old Rihanna,
looking,
Barbados accent.
I
But that's better. I like that better than the red.
yeah.
Way better than the red.
because the red was so fire engine. It
Yeah.
was very like.
She looks possessed when
That's
she look at the red.
She looks nice right there though. It's pretty.
Yeah, she's been bad for too long. It's like
Yeah,
Kinda
you
be-
calm
yeah.
become a
down.
woman.
You bad, you know, you 19, 20. All right, when you 30,
You know, good girl
How
going
old is she?
bad.
Actually,
Now you're
that-
bad girl
I
going
don't know
woman.
how old she is.
I don't
That's
even know
funny
how
you said
she
that.
is.
She was young when she
You
came
think like
out.
20 something?
Yeah,
You think
yeah,
she's
she's 20.
She's
Early
young.
20s.
She's probably only like 24. I bet you
Around
she's
that.
that young.
Yeah, she is. I think.
So it's time to start being pretty.
if she's talking to Chris
My bad.
Brown,
Yeah.
We ain't, you know what? We ain't going to get that today. I ain't got time for the Chris Brown nonsense. My ass. All right, let's talk about this pretty girl. Ain't she? I thought you
She
loved
is
Love
Adele.
Adele.
Angelic.
Angelic voice.
Oh,
Twins.
jinx yours.
well, that's perfect word for it.
Wait, she do.
What you say?
Nothing.
Oh, you said she looks perfect on her.
Yeah.
Her dress? Oh no, her dress is fabulous. I thought because she's a large woman, but she's thick and she knows it and she works her weight. That's what it is. If you're thick, I love it. But
She's
if,
really
you know,
pretty.
Exactly.
And
And
right
she
there, I
works
wouldn't even
it.
pretty.
like think of thick first. I just think
No,
Adele.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
Adele. You're right.
it's
Because the dress, but you know, I think when people even think of Adele, they don't think, oh, that that fat
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
No, you think, oh, this beautiful woman
Yeah.
who can sing and she
Yeah,
just
she
loves
is-
everything she's in, and
She wrapped
voice
up
is
at the
beautiful.
Grammys.
She did.
she did.
Oh,
she
yeah,
took
she
everything
did.
home. Everybody was just sitting there. Beyonce there wasn't even a name of Beyonce dropped in that place. I mean, it was
That's
like
true.
it wasn't the Beyonce. So usually the Beyonce show, she's pregnant. Her baby's from the devil. But I mean, this is just a whole other thing to me. I love it. Don't you love it?
I do.
I do,
I do
yeah.
like Adele.
I do too. Great. Okay, let's wrap it up with our last topic. Now, let's have a conversation about Whitney Houston. We all have different opinions on Whitney. I'm gonna come from my point of perspective. I grew up, you know how I grew up. I grew up in a nice middle-class white neighborhood. I didn't really listen to Whitney. My mom didn't listen to Whitney. None of us really listened to Whitney. She just wasn't prevalent in my culture, really my life. Not saying she's only prevalent to the black community. I don't believe that. But she wasn't prevalent in my life, nor in anywhere I went. She just wasn't prevalent. So when I watched her funeral, which probably some of you saw, which was televised on television, which some might say, I don't want to be dead and have my funeral on television, but this pastor came up and said, oh, you know, she's like Mother Teresa. Pause. I don't see the connection between someone who sits here and will smoke some crack real quick and then, you know, go sing a song to a woman who saved thousands of children and, you know, gave her life to Jesus and gave her life to the world. I don't know. Some might say, oh, you know, her music was beautiful. That's great, but she was sitting there smoking crack. I don't know. What do you were gonna say something?
I don't think I mean, obviously you can't compare two people in general, but like somebody, you were saying this before, like her spirit, because she did have like a really strong spirit, and even when she was going through her things with like abuse or whatever she was going through, because like I wasn't there, she did have a really strong spirit, and then she had her child Bobby, so like that also kindled her spirit. So I feel like it's more internal than what she actually did.
She still had that relationship, and you can tell. Like, if you listen to her bodyguard who was there the night that she was killed, like, when she was in her bathtub, she was listening. Oh, she wasn't killed. She killed herself.
No, she drowned.
Drowned, yeah. But when she was in the tub, she had her gospel music on. That's, like, something that she just does when she get in the tub. She listens to her gospel music. She's always, like, you know, she's still connected, even though everybody has their downfalls, you know. But just to have that spirit, and, I mean, God knew where her heart was. You know, maybe that's what he meant by it, you know. So I wouldn't compare it to Mother Teresa, but I would say that she still had her spiritual connection, and she really held dearly her religion.
I think you're right. Yeah. You want to say?
Well, I was just gonna say, what I've been hearing is about her daughter. You know how she's going through the whole, you know, situation. I heard number one, she's been living in the house by herself.
In the mansion?
That mansion by herself.
Herself.
I hear the aunt comes by to help and stuff like that. But isn't that, she's like 18, right? In that big behind house, I would be like, what? And then the family friend, the guy, I guess like their families were friends, and the guy and her the same age, and everybody was like bothering her, saying that, oh, they shouldn't be like, because they were holding hands and smooching. And they were saying that, why are they so close? It's like incest. And I'm sitting there like, if he's there for her.
It's a family friend too, right?
Just a family friend. So I'm saying, like, if he's there for her, why bother the poor girl? Her mother just passed away. If she has a boyfriend or whatever, leave it alone.
Exactly.
It's kind of scary. You really gotta like think about it. Her mother has been, you know, she passed away about a month or two ago.
It wasn't long at all.
Like a month,
it's been
right?
very,
you know, she's still going through the whole grieving process. I wouldn't feel comfortable as like a grandmother, as anybody close to her. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving her in the house, a mansion, by herself.
A mansion.
Have you guys seen the interview with her and Oprah though? Like her point was like, where she had like an instance where she's like walking through the house and she can feel Whitney watching her, or she can feel Whitney like talking to her. So she just feels like she needs to be in the house for her mom. Like she can feel her being there.
And then maybe that helps her, you know, get through.
Yeah, I don't know if I could personally be constantly seeing like somebody I love's things everywhere. I don't know, it'd be too emotional for me.
Especially in a house, you share so much love. I mean, she's gone. She's
it's
gone.
so sad.
The part that freaked me out more was the pictures that leaked from the funeral.
Oh my
like the picture of like somebody leaked. They don't know who it was.
Oh,
but,
was it of her face?
Like of her casket. Like they leaked
it was in the Enquirer.
They sold it to the Enquirer, and like they got in a lot of trouble. Like everybody's like, why would you guys print this on the front page? It's the front page of her dead body.
It's awful.
And somebody in the family or somebody in the friend like had to have done it, because who would have gotten a picture?
It was Bobby Brown's sister.
Oh, is that how it came out?
Yeah. But she leaked pictures of Whitney before her death.
See, I wasn't sure who it was. I was just like, that's awful, just for a big buck.
On drugs.
Just for some money.
It wasn't even at the funeral. It was at the funeral parlor. Where
she took it there.
She took it there.
Oh, yeah, because her casket was
just the body.
Her casket was closed.
Yeah, exactly. So nobody even was supposed to know what she looked like. And then, of course, the whole world gets the newspaper.
But you know what? She looked pretty. She was beautiful.
She did. She was a classy woman, and she died classy.
She did.
And you know, and I feel like some might argue and say that's true, but I feel like culturally, she really did have a big impact on the world.
She did, and I didn't realize it until
after
her death.
Just like when Michael Jackson passed, it was like the world stopped for a minute. I think the world stopped. We're moving on, but you stopped for a minute. You remember the good times. You remember the the bad times when she talked to, I'll never forget this. I don't know if you all was alive then, but when she was talking to, what's her name? Who'd she talk to when she was talking about Crackers Wick? Who was she talking to? Crackers
Was that Barbara Walters?
Was it Barbara?
I want to say.
She was just so.
Was it Barbara?
That's when I just said, oh, Whitney, girl, what you doing?
And it's a shame that she died from it, you know?
It is.
And we tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, but.
I mean, that interview, they were trying to show she's, you know, but no, she went downhill.
Yeah,
she never got back. She never got. And she's in a movie. It's Sparkle, I think it is. Sparkle, is that what it is? It's coming up soon. And before she died, she made the film.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's going to be in a film really, really soon. So that'll make money.
Well, she's going to be the best. She will.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we'll hear more from Bobby, too.
Yeah.
Like, she's supposed to be, there's talk of her, like, supposed to be in the Tyler Perry movie, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's talk of that.
Oh, I heard she was going to get braces, too.
Wait.
I'm sorry, but you have all that money. No, Whitney has all that money. Why didn't she get the
she's really pretty. I think I like that, actually.
My thing is, like, if she wants braces now, she can do it because Whitney left her every single thing.
She did.
She loves
everything.
How much money? Do we know how much? I mean,
I don't know how much. I don't know how much, but I know she gets some when she's 18 and the rest when
she loves that girl.
21 and 25. It's 2 ages that she gets the money. So.
She loved that girl. Yeah. She did.
She did.
That's her baby.
You're right.
I feel like all the trouble she had with Bobby when she had Bobby Brown, when she had Bobby Christina, it was like, this is what I live for now. This is my child.
Exactly. Well, that's Whitney. That's Whitney for you. Yeah. All right, Miss. All my ladies, what I'm saying Miss for. Let's have one more conversation. We're going to have one more quick about this beautiful jewelry. Isn't this jewelry beautiful, y'all? Gather around. This is so pretty. We're going to have a little jewelry section because, you know, all bitches got to look nice in this campus because some of y'all don't know how you dress in Vegas.
What is that?
Isn't this beautiful? Courtney, where'd you get this, sweetheart?
I don't know.
Is it real?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Let's just say it is. But this little locket, you know.
I love the locket. Isn't that pretty? Everybody grab a piece. They can show the audience. Oh, this is real pretty too. I like it. What you get, Dollar Tree?
No.
Really? I'm saying.
Really?
Oh, I love that too. Kmart really has nice jewelry. Really?
But I always like black and silver because you know sometimes like black and gold. You know,
I don't really like black and gold.
Oh, this is pretty.
I love
this is
silver.
cute.
Black
Look at this. The key to my heart.
Isn't that interesting? The key to Geleisa's heart. Who has that key?
All you fellas out there.
Who has that key? There's only one man who has that key. We ain't gonna talk about it. This ain't a relationship show. This ain't a relationship show.
I'm gonna talk about it.
We'll talk about that next time. We'll save that for the cue. All right, ladies, let's wrap this show up.
All right.
Divine, whatever you want to call me. These are my ladies, Miss Kourtney, Miss Stormy, not yet Miss Geleisa. There you go, Miss Geleisa. We are Divas Corner. We will be here every week. Please tune in. We're always ready to hear your stuff. So, thank you.
Bye. Bye.